Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dave Beaver, Pastor Dave Beaver to some of you. Hey, I want to take a few moments. I just want to kind of just say what's next. What's next, right? So I'm super excited. We finished up today, 5 o'clock. The Phalanx order went in. Man, so thankful for every single person that ordered a Faith and Violence Phalanx kit. All the proceeds, 100% of those are going to go to the Fisher family. You know, if you know that story, you know that there's a husband tonight and there's some children tonight that know and are waiting for their mom to pass away. She's 38 years old, right? And that breaks my heart as a husband, as a dad. And they're part of our jiu-jitsu community. So I'm so thankful for Phalanx, Chris. Thank you, man. Robbie, Carter does so much work for Twisted Church behind the scenes alongside me. Thank you so much, man. It was awesome to see this campaign come together. And everyone ordered either a rash guard or the full kit to support a family who's suffering and expecting death. And man, I don't know. I don't care who you are. You don't have to like me. You don't have to appreciate me. But man, thank you so much for those that stepped up and contributed to a greater cause, the greater good of humanity. So as we wrap things up over the next few days, it'll be great to meet with them, just get some money to them. Listen, money don't change their situation, but I hope that they feel incredibly loved by the jiu-jitsu community. Listen, people in California, people in Canada, people all across the country ordered these kits, man. And so we're thankful for that. What's next? Listen, I got to tell you, man, I'm going to give it all away. We're give it all away, people. The church that I pastor, the house, Twisted Church, that is coming up on a year old, has a mentality to give it all away, right? I don't think you can outgive God. And I think if you try to outgive God, you will always have more than you need, and you can give and give and give and bless and bless and bless. And so my heart, my motive, my agenda is that Twisted Church will always be, the house and Twisted Church will always be directly involved, directly connected, and always engaged in raising money for someone, somewhere, for something, right? But it has to be something we believe in. It can't just be anything, right? I'm going to tell you right now, I tell people all the time, utilize me, don't use me. I've been used a ton of my life. Utilize me, don't use me. And I can tell you right now, I get probably, I would say in a month, probably 6 to 10 people who reach out to me and ask me to leverage social media for their cause. And I don't always do that, right? I can't raise money for everyone. I raise money for people that I believe in, situations I believe in, and honestly, prayerfully, whatever I feel like God leads me to, I feel like that's what I do. And again, if you're not spiritual, you're not a believer, that's cool. I love you. I respect you. You don't have to think like me. But for me, I kind of feel like if God leads me to it, then I'm in. Like I'm all in, right? And that's what happened with the Fisher family. And there's nothing good about us, man. We're just people. And thank you to all the people that stepped up to do the right thing, right? But we're always, the house and Twisted Church are always going to be involved in raising money for something bigger than ourselves. And so it's on. It's on. June 18th is the 100-round challenge. June 18th, the 100-round challenge. That is 100 5-minute rounds in the course of 24 hours. It is mentally, emotionally, physically taxing. I have completed it one time in my life. It is humbling. It's encouraging. It's challenging. But here's what I love. All the money that is raised during this event goes directly to the Bridgeway Academy. The Bridgeway Academy is an education center that works with families and students that have autism all across the spectrum, right? And my professor, jiu-jitsu professor, Dave Freitag, and his wife, Sarah, started this Bridgeway Academy fundraiser, BJJ for Bridgeway, several years ago. And this year we gotta raise like $23,000. If we raise $23,000 collectively together, all parties, everyone involved, they will eclipse the $100,000 mark. It'll be awesome. But listen, you're making a difference in people's lives. Some of you have a lot of money. You have houses, you have vacations, you have boats, you have cars, you have double-digit savings, whatever. Listen, would you just give a little bit? I'm asking you right now. I personally am all in on the 100-round challenge. I'm going to do 100 5-minute rounds on June 18th over a 24-hour period of time. And I'm asking you, as my friends, as my family, as my coworkers, or whoever, would you be willing to make a donation to the Bridgeway Academy, right, through this foundation? I don't get nothing. You're not giving me anything. It's not about me. I don't make money off any of these things. It's 100% about giving our best to bless others, right? Twisted Church is going to drop the hammer. The house is going to drop the hammer. We're going to raise money and awareness for Bridgeway, right? And I'm asking you to help out, right? I'm going to post a link where you can give money. Maybe you're out of state. Maybe you don't even like jujitsu. You don't even know what jujitsu is. That's fine. But you care about people. Maybe you're a man or a woman of God. You care about people. And I'm telling you, I vouch 100%. I vouch for Professor Dave Freitag and Sarah for Grove City Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, who started this campaign. I vouch for one of the most amazing education programs in the country, and that's Bridgeway. Make a difference in someone's life, right? Let me tell you this. As a pastor for 20 years, I do know this for a fact. There are so many families who have children all across the spectrum of autism who are isolated, man. They don't leave their house. They don't go to church. They don't go to functions because there's so many things about normal functioning society that is not built or equipped to handle or help these families. So I did a deep study one time a couple years ago, and I found that there were lots of families who have children with autism that don't go to church or do other social activities because it's just too hard on their families. They end up isolating and staying home. Education is different. And so this is why I appreciate what Dave and Sarah have done for the Bridgeway Academy, for families that are living like theirs, right? Dave and Sarah have an incredible son, Tyler, who's nonverbal, and man, he's an awesome kid, right? And his life has been impacted so great, and the Freitag's family life impacted so great by the work that Bridgeway does. So I'm all in, man, right? Because I know this guy's the truth. I know this family's the truth. So I'm asking you, will you help me help them? Will you help us raise money? June 18th, 100-round challenge. You can participate. Come out and roll, man, right? All academies are invited. All jiu-jitsu practitioners are invited. You can come to Grove City Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You can also go to Round Town Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Circleville. 2 sites, all participating for the greater good, of this campaign. So just a couple things today. What's next? That's what's next. I'm all in on it. I'm going to pedal, push, and drive it. Every single day, I'll give you links to give money. I'm inviting you, if you do jiu-jitsu, come hang out with us, man, right? So some of my friends in the community of jiu-jitsu around the country, you're in this Midwest, East Coast region, dude, come over. Just come over, roll. We can drill. It'd be great to catch up, but you will be participating in something that is awesome for the greater good of others. You dig it? So shout out again to anyone and everyone that bought a Phalanx kit. They're in production. The order's set. About 3 weeks. About 3 weeks from now, you'll get your new kit. But most importantly, you purchasing a kit, you gave some support, some love, some encouragement to a family who's going through a lot right now, right? And I've never been more proud to be part of the jiu-jitsu community and part of the doing good that's in the jiu-jitsu community. So let's keep it up. All right. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great night. I got about a couple more hours before bed, man. Work tomorrow is going to come early, but I'm so grateful for good people who are doing good things. So what's next? What's next is the 100-round challenge. Let's go. Let's raise some money. Let's be generous. Those of you out there, you know who you are. You can give. So I'm asking you to give, right? It is not going to hurt you, hinder you, kill you to give $500, $1,000, $1,500. You know you're going to spend that on dumb stuff. So will you do me a favor? Partner with me, partner with them, and give some money to a great cause that challenges and changes the quality of life, the academics of life, the empowerment of students and families who got a lot going on, right? Let's make a difference. There we go.